As you guys know, Rell Seas 4 has been cooking. And if you guys don't know what Rell Seas 4 is, basically the 4th installation of Rell Seas. They've been polishing and polishing and polishing and polishing. And hopefully this is the last one. But anyways, of course there's that. But really we're here to talk about the ship combat. They've been showing a lot of ship stuff. And I'm pretty sure this is what they've been working on, the ships and the armor. So today we're going to go over the ship combat and what this means. Because there's really not anything close to what we've seen like this. Most ship combat on the platform is just buttons. But yeah, we're going to go over the sneaks they showed and then talk about it a little bit. But yes, guys, we are back. All right, I'm going to be keeping you guys updated with the Rell Seas news. So if you do want to see more Rell Seas news, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It will help me out. It will help you out by seeing more news. And join the Discord server, link in the description below, to join the best Rell Seas crew. It has been a little quiet, but now we're coming back. We're going to be posting again, events and more. So join for that. But with all that said, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure where we left off was somewhere around here, my last video, and they did show some grapple mechanics, but you guys can see that for yourself. I'm worried about the ship combat. So first, they say we're entering the ship combat system with ship mechanics / character combat / ship custom parkour system testing phase. Here's a little some for the public red testers. Get ready. All right, so let's go ahead and see the video. He flies down, and first of all, just look at how, okay, the ships, I don't know if you guys can tell, they look way more polished. This looks way more polished. But look, we have a little cannon. He goes up like Fortnite, back down like Fortnite. It's like he's coming off of the bus. And he goes straight over into the enemy ship. Now, even this little thing, it opens up so many possibilities. But let me finish the video. Okay, say you and your crew, right? They're just sailing. And you know, normally ships, you would have to go close to them maybe to get on there. But you can cannon your way over to other ships, which just, I think that's a really cool. And that opens up a lot for the PvP aspect. Then he said, a lot of subs are saying they love the new water. And it says this vid doesn't show it. And here's how the water actually looks, which looks great. It looks amazing. Looks realistic. And of course, there's depth to it. So it's not just like there, you know, it's not like, say, block shoots. I'm sorry for the diss, okay, but like, let's be real, there's no depths to block shoots. It's just there, like most games, to be fair. But next, they had the development video before paragliding was finished, and they said they do have an updraft. And if you don't know what that means, he shows it here. So when you go down, you can go back up, which is also uncommon in a lot of games on the platform. But bro, it's the little things, you know? But I can see the potential with paragliding. And look, wait, hold on. What fruits are over there? Ghost fruit, revive, whatever you want to call it. Don't know what that one is. Buddha, Gora. That's cool. But they did say devil fruits, they don't want you flying all over the place, flying across maps. So I think paragliding is not the alternative, but it's going to be like very helpful for you. Then he says this video is very old, months old. You can probably tell by the UI. And here, basically, I won't read all of it, but basically they're saying that they've improved the ship momentum mechanics. And you can just see for yourself the swaying, the momentum from the water, the waves going up and down. Like I said, little things are very, very nice. And here's the sound effects. So I'll shut up. I'll shut up completely for this one. I said I was going to shut up, but if you guys don't know, that's them spawning the boat. That's the new way of spawning the boat. Pirates of the Caribbean, peak. W inspiration. But yeah, that's where it's taken from. And then we have a small clip of development with sound effects. Sound makes big impact and role when it comes to immersion. Honestly, I'm just too tired to even collect what that means, but look at this. So the sound is nice. It feels... you feel immersed in the game with the sound effects. Like, they're not janky. They all make sense. You can hear the gears going. It's just, ooh. Man. But yeah, I don't even think I saw this one. I don't think I saw this one. I might have been asleep or something. I don't know. But basically, they're doing little things to make you feel immersed in the game, which I really, really like. All right, and then we have the last sneak. Not so long ago, the game used to look like this. Rell Seas version 4 is insane. Okay, and of course, like I said, the ships, they were still detailed, right? They looked great. But then we go back up to right here. And it looks way better, as you can clearly see. But yeah, one thing I will say is they also have this little thing. GTA released a statement saying basically it's coming May 26th, and then they said Rell Seas is releasing before GTA 6, which I think is top tier trolling. But you know, of course, people are gonna get mad at it. But W rage bait, amazing rage bait, peak rage bait. Oh, these guys are some trolls. But what I really wanted to talk about is how ship combat could affect the game like completely in a way. I wouldn't go too far as to say ship combat alone would put it above other games, but we'd have to see a little more. But I'm saying that this elevates the game to another level, you know? Obviously, before we saw how ships worked, we saw like actual ship combat, but now we're starting to see how people fighting on ships order. Before we're talking about like cannons shooting other ships, right? But now we're talking about people going on ships, fighting on ships. And I think that with the cannons would just be amazing. And I think it would give you a really good feel for like being in One Piece. You know, if you have, say, like normally cannons are absolute buns in games on the platform. I mean, deep-oaken cannons just do a lot of damage, bro. I won't even lie, but they're not the most amazing, you know? I feel like from what they've showed, the cannons having the aim where you can break the ship, whilst having something to launch you, propel you in the air to send you over to other ships. You can repair the ships. All of this, it's just busy. And it's not, I feel like it wouldn't be a moment of boringness. Usually with ship fights, you're fighting on the ship, you die in 2 seconds, you drown to water, or you shoot with the cannon, does like no damage at all, and that's over with, and then you just sail away. Or, you know, just, it's usually boring. Ship combat is usually very boring. And it seems like they're trying to lighten it up, make it great. It looks great. Can't complain about it. And I mean, I'm honestly excited to see way more because this seems like a ship combat / armor phase we have right here. And of course, the testers are getting ready for ship combat, which will be nice. But now with, you know, talking about how good the ship combat looks, looking at the sneaks, now let's talk about a few ideas that we could have for ship combat. I think one thing that would make ship combat great is if you had some burning on the ships. Like, say you get shot, boom, you get shot, a good amount, ship starts burning at the place of cannon. Of course, this might have even already been added. I don't even know. At this point, you never know. I don't know. That's not the greatest idea, I feel like, though. Like, that's like a hit or miss. You know, that could turn out great. That could turn out terrible. Another idea I have is a good ship resistance. Now, I'm pretty positive they'll have this, but it's not exactly shown. Bro, my brain cannot think back that far. They might have talked about it, but as we know, these fruits are looking crazy. If you're just relentlessly using moves on this thing, moves and cannons, and people are fighting, and this ship, it seems like it wouldn't last like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? If moves are just getting thrown and spammed at the ships, which is why you think there would be some type of resistance, maybe a shield on the ship, shield breaks, then it starts to go down or something of the sort to prevent people from just spamming the ships and they're done, and then maybe your crew drowns, you know? And yeah, I think that really about wraps up the video. If you did enjoy, or if you have any other ideas, let me know in the comments below. And if you did enjoy the video, it would be very helpful if you did like and subscribe, get more Rell Seas news because I will be posting it, and join the Discord server, link in the description below to join the best Rell Seas crew. And I'll see you guys in the next one.